Stratcoming is now live. Streaming NBA 2K26, Wnba 2K26 Golden State Valkyries franchise mode.
Golden State Valkyries. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Ryan Vanafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
Oh, one thing you really enjoy as a new season takes shape, seeing those players who've made the leap.
Well, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And that's certainly the case in this league, where the talent and skill level continue to elevate.
And for us diehards, witnessing the young blood staking their claim to greatness, it is truly something special.
Tip-off goes to Washington. And here's Sutton. Pass to Austin.
Citron.
No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
It's Burton. Here's Benley. Makes it off the glass.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Screen by Austin. Down low. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
And it's the Valkyrie's ball. Outside Hayes. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Burton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here is Thornton. That three off the mark.
Here's Citron.
She's guarded by Hayes. Here's Austin. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
First round pick back in 2022. What do you like about Shakira Austin's game, Brian?
Well, I love how she uses her length to her advantage. She's 6'5" and doesn't jack up a bunch of threes. Her goal is to own the paint and be physical down low.
And that one misses.
One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
Sutton with the bucket.
Well, Sutton, the rare guard who'd rather score around the rim than from beyond the arc.
Outside Hayes. Thornton. Pass to Fagbenley. Now Billings.
Covered by Iriafin.
Goes up from the top of the key. A shot by Billings, no good. Now Sutton. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Iriafin. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. And here we go, Valkyrie's fast break. A nice shot by Fagbenley.
Good movement of the ball from Thornton. The wing by trade, she has a really nice vision.
Here's Sutton.
Austin.
She's covered by Fagbenley.
Pulls it. And Washington again with the bucket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. A kick out to Hayes.
There's a screen by Billings.
And that one's good. Hayes
makes a good team a great team. It's Hayes' intensity that gets her whole team going.
Outside Citron. Pass to Iriafin. Monique Billings with some nice D.
He only got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Now here is Thornton, looking for her first basket still in this one. And it's Hayes missing. Pass to Sutton. To the inside. Three-pointer. Here's Iriafin. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
It's Burton. To the paint. Billings. Good.
And Fag Benlay gets the assist.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
The Mystics leading. Now Sutton.
Outside Citron.
Let's go with a three.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Back Benlay, guarded by Austin. Now here is Thornton. He's tightly guarded. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
She might be undersized to 6'1" forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch. Finds ways to score down low.
Iriafin a screen.
Over to the left wing. Back to Austin. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the corner. Pass to Sutton. There's the three. Mystics rebound. And the basket by Iriafin.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here is Hayes. Here's Kayla Thornton from the arc.
And it's Iriafin with the rebound. Pass to Citron.
Scott, covered by Thornton. To the left wing. Screened by Austin. Here's Sutton. Goes back up. No good on the layup.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
Lets it go. And another basket for Golden State.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Iriafin a screen. Pass to Sutton.
Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
And while Sutton doesn't shoot it great from 3, she does make enough of them to make the defense respect it.
And here's Burton. Back to Hayes. Inside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. It's on Shakira Austin.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
The first free throw is good.
And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenlay? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
And the Mystics missed the playoffs by 1 game last year, a heartbreaker. So what do they need to do to improve?
Well, I'm looking at the 3 categories they finished last in: rebounding, turnovers, and free throws made. All 3 of those have to get better this season if they want to get to the postseason.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. You kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
The The Mystics on offense.
Sheldon outside. Citron. Now here's Iriafen.
The 10-footer. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. Pass to Zondalicini. Back to Thornton. It's Burton. And here's Fagbenle, covered by Iriafen. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Washington trailing.
Sheldon outside.
For three. That will not get it done. She's 0 for 2.
Pass to Burton. Now here's Fagbenle. Kick by Fagbenle.
Here's Zondalicini. Up and in from the low block.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Angsler.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Sheldon. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
To the middle. Fagbenle can't hit.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play.
And looking at what we've seen from the Valkyries, what do you guys think?
Lots of their points have come from shots inside the key.
And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward. I mean, why change the plan until they make you?
Absolutely.
Pass to Angsler. Now Melbourne.
Dolson. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
And here's Rupert.
Right wing. For three. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
Guarded by Charles.
Sheldon misses.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Outside Charles. Jacks up a three. The Mystics pull it in.
Sheldon outside. Pass to Angsler. Sheldon. Angsler with it.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that misses. That would have put them up.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
They've only given up 2 points this quarter. From the arc. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
Pass to Melbourne. Sheldon. And here's Melbourne. Angsler.
Here's Dolson. The Mystics again can't hit. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the layup falls.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Pass to Dolson.
Sheldon.
Back to Dolson. Alicia Clark on the wing.
Here's Angsler. Here's Sheldon.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Zandalasini. Off target with the 3.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
Melbourne.
Back to Sheldon.
Here's Engsler. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Golden State leading.
Pass to Zandalasini. No good on the triple. The Mystics on offense.
And here's Melbourne.
Now Engsler.
Kicks it out to Clark.
Takes the 3.
The offensive rebound.
Now Dolson.
Pass to Melbourne. Sheldon.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Great communication between teammates there.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
The Valkyries trail.
Now Burton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Well, after retiring in 2023, Tiffany Hayes joined the Aces mid-season last year.
Yeah, good thing she came back, right? Ended up winning 6th Player of the Year, proving she's still a dynamic scorer.
And that one's good. Austin.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
It's Burton.
Pass to Zandalasini. Shoots over Engsler. It's rebounded by Engsler.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Here's Sutton.
Yes, great play by Sonia Citron to set it up.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Here's Zandalasini.
He's guarded by Engsler.
Right side Hayes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Engsler the screen. Scott. And another 3 for Washington.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
It's Burton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Launches it. Zandalasini can't get it to go.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
It's Burton. Outside Hayes. To the inside. Knocked loose. Austin with the steal.
Outside Citron. Pass to Sutton.
Now here's Austin.
Now here's Iriefin. She's guarded by Billings.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Austin. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Now here is Hayes. 5 points in the game.
Pass to Thornton.
Billings.
Covered by Iriefin. Out to Fagbenle.
Now Thornton with her first shot attempt.
Citron grabs the miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Now here's Citron.
Austin inside. She's guarded by Hayes. Sutton, no good.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
6-point game.
Pass to Burton.
Here's Hayes. And here's Burton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Outside Citron.
Shoots it. And again, it's Washington converting.
Golden State with the ball.
They trail by 6.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
Shooting 2. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
For the Washington Mystics, it feels like they're starting a youth movement.
Yeah, they traded Ariel Atkins to Chicago, got the 3rd overall pick. This is a very young roster. They want to build around those 3 top 6 picks they drafted in 2025.
So she hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Looking at the Mystics, they're coming off of their worst record in over a decade.
Yes, they shook up the roster a bit, went younger. They'll lean on their vets to help bring the youth along because this team has a lot of up-and-coming talent that's really exciting.
They get it back. Iriefin tried to bank it in, but misses. Pass to Burton. Back to Hayes. Now Burton. There's the triple. That's a miss. Her second after 2 shots. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Austin. Shoots over Fagbenle. And the basket by Iriefin.
They hold a huge advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they've really dominated the glass, and that's been the key to this lead.
Pass to Fagbenle. Soft touch off the glass.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Mystics ahead, leading by 5. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
To center court, Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
And you have to like what Fagmenle has been able to do in this game.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
The Valkyries trail.
To the paint. Here's Billings. Great pass to set up the land.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Pass to Austin. Iriafin. Shoots over Billings. And the basket by Iriafin.
Shakira Austin.
It's Burton.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Kicks it out to Thornton.
Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
They've had their chances. They're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten things up execution-wise.
Inside. Here's Fagmenle. Pass to Billings.
Burton.
Shot clock at 6.
Now here's Fagmenle.
Lets the 3 fly.
And it's Iriafin with the rebound. And one thing teams liked about Kiki Iriafin going into the draft, her athleticism.
Yeah, Kiki was dunking in high school, explosive around the rim. She really improved her all-around game during her college years.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Sutton. Austin with it.
8 points for her.
And here's Sutton.
Scott cams it from downtown.
They continue to be active on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets, they've been a key factor.
Yeah, look, they'd prefer to make the first shot, of course, but if at first you don't succeed, you know what they say, Tim? Try again.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
Now Burton. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. And she drops in the layup off glass. The Mystics on offense. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Iriafin. And it's blocked! Pass to Burton. Outside, just 5 on the clock. Tiffany Hayes for 3. That shot off.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
here's Burton. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Iriafen. Austin. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. It's Burton, covered by Iriafen.
Down low. Here's Fagbenle. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. The Mystics leading.
Outside Citron.
Out to the wing. Here's Sutton. No good from outside. Now here is Hayes. 5 points in the game.
It's Burton.
Billings, guarded by Austin. Thornton outside.
Yes, and it's Billings picking up the assist.
Most jump shooters prefer to shoot off the pass, not the dribble. Thornton, no different.
In the offseason, we had our first WNBA expansion draft since 2008.
Yeah, Golden State adding 11 players from other WNBA teams. I like what the Valkyries did. They got a mix of young, promising players, plus some solid veterans.
And Iriafen is going to pick up the foul.
That is her first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
The Valkyries trail.
Hayes with it. Pass to Thornton. Zandalasini.
Picked by Fagbenle.
Shoots over Austin. Fagbenle can't hit.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
Now Sutton. 8 points for her. The Mystics again can't hit.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Fagbenle. And it's Austin with the rebound.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
Sheldon outside. Austin. She's guarded by Billings.
Inside. Sutton with the bucket.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Fagbenle. Kick out to Hayes. Releases. Rebounded by the Mystics.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Sheldon. Now Iriafen. She's guarded by Billings. Shot by Iriafen, no good.
Now here is Hayes. Not a lot of room. Here's Zandalasini.
And again, Golden State no good. Sheldon outside. Pass to Sutton. Iriafen a screen.
Plenty of space.
They grab their own miss. Austin. Monique Billings with some nice D. And it's the Valkyries' ball.
7-point differential. To the paint.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. And Washington has possession, leading by 5. Now here's Wnba. She's guarded closely. And here's Zandalasini. And it's blocked.
And that's out of bounds with Golden State retaining possession. Just an incredible read on defense to come up with that block.
And really, those are the plays that get you out in front and also keep you out in front.
Now here is Thornton.
Defended by Sheldon.
The shot by Thornton, no good.
Now here's Angsler.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Melbourne, good.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Thornton. The 3. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Wnba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
After leaning on the three-point shot in the first half, they're starting to get away from it here in the second. More of their shots are coming from inside.
Pass to Zandalasini.
Rupert.
To the right side. Off target from outside.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And here's Melbourne.
Here's Dolson.
Wnba.
Covered by Thornton.
Now here's Angsler.
Just 4 to shoot. Trying her luck from deep. That one doesn't drop. Here's Zandalasini.
She's guarded by Angsler.
Thornton with it. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Mystics on top, leading by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here's Melbourne. Pass to Dolson. The tray buries it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, you know, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
It's Burton, defended by Sheldon. Now Burton.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
The Mystics on offense. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Dolson in the post. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Pass to Rupert.
And there's the pick. Out to the right wing. Burton gets the bucket.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Here's Dolson. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. To the middle. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Outside Citron.
Pass to Dolson. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Hey, when we talk about the stretch 5, Stephanie Dolson really fits the bill, guys.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's 6'5", so defensively, she is a stout rim protector. And then shooting it, she's a career 40% shooter from deep and has had multiple seasons shooting the ball over 46% from three-point land. Incredible.
And the first one drops.
During the 2025 draft, the Mystics took 3 players in the top 6.
Oh, what a base going forward. Tania Citron went to third, a very skilled wing, the 4th overall pick they had as well. Kiki Iriafin, a dynamic, explosive big. And they also got a point guard, Georgia Amore, with the 6th overall pick.
No good on the second free throw.
Always bringing the energy. Shakira Austin with effort points, and those buckets feel bigger than just 2.
Pass to Sandalazini.
Benlay, high post.
Can't cash in from the high post.
He got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Sheldon.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Such a great feel, such great touch around the bucket. She made that reverse look easy.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th quarter of this one. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Citron for 3.
Here's Austin, and terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Fagbenlay. Shoots over Austin, and another basket for Golden State.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Burton, and she finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, she has really stepped it up this quarter. It looks like she's determined to get them out of this hole all by herself.
And here's Engsler. To the inside. Here's Austin. Fagbenlay with the rebound.
The Valkyries trail.
Fires from the wing, and it's Golden State, another one. Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Exactly, Brian.
So both teams changing it up here. The Mystics leading. Here's Sutton. Pass to Austin.
Citron.
Screen by Austin. Puts it up. That misses off the backboard.
Nobody was anywhere close to her. She can't believe she didn't bury it.
Now Burton. 3, Tiffany Hayes. She can't get it to go.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
And here's Sutton. Citron for three.
Hits it from three-point range.
She can be dangerous from outside. And look, sure, she didn't get one in the first, but we don't live in the past, we live in the present, and we know she can hit them.
Outside Hayes. Clock at 6.
Shoots over Citron.
And it's Hayes missing.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Pass to Iriafen. Now Sutton.
This one for 3. And it's Billings with the rebound.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often. She flipped the switch at halftime, much more effective here in the second half.
It's Sonia Citron on the wing. Iriafen a screen. Citron for 3.
In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for her this game.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Pass to Thornton.
Billings down low. Here's Burton.
And it's Iriafen with the rebound.
And Washington has possession to the middle. Here's Austin. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Oh, what a big game for Austin, attacking with reckless abandon.
It's Burton.
Pass to Fagbenle. To the left side wing.
Now Burton.
17-foot shot on the way. Fagbenle can't hit.
Well, you look at the numbers, and rebounding has been the real dividing line in this game.
Yeah, they've just shown more aggressiveness, more desire to secure the ball.
And that's what it's all about, effort, aggressiveness.
Squeezing that orange.
Here's Sutton. Offensive board. Iriafen.
Gets that one through the hole. Makes her 7 for 13 this game.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
On defense, the Mystics. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Inside, a nice shot by Fagbenle.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And here's Sutton.
Scott. Offline with the 3.
It's Burton.
Pass to Fagbenle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Now Sutton. Outside Citron.
Screen by Austin. Here's the three. Second shot opportunity.
And the basket by Iriafin.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
There's a screen by Billings.
Burton can't hit. And here's Sutton. Pass to Austin. And she gets it to go.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Here's Sutton. Scott, covered by Thornton.
Iriafin a screen. Citron for three.
Gets it to go from downtown.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
And that one good. So it's the Mystics winning this one easily. And they came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's a wrap, everyone. Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Valkyries going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And you can hear the intensity in this building right now as these Los Angeles fans are here to support their Sparks.
Whenever we get a Northern California team facing off with one from Southern California, it just feels bigger. And these Sparks fans to be extra rowdy for GSV in town.
And so for Golden State, they dropped their first meeting, but they've got 3 games left against Los Angeles.
Now here's Fagbenle.
Pass to Thornton. 5 on the clock.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it. Well, guys, now with the new season underway, what kind of storylines have stood out to you so far?
Well, I've had my eye on which players have taken the next step. It's always intriguing to see who's going to be the future stars of this league.
And Brian, for me, kind of similar, except I'm kind of looking at the teams, right, as opposed to the players. I want to see which organizations who have really stepped up, gotten off the hot starts, and who can sustain that for the entire season. Because you have to remember, it is a long season.
It's Burton. Pass to Billings. Hayes. And here's Burton. For 3. Hamby grabs the miss.
Jackson outside. Now here's Van Loo.
Now Plum. Tries again. And Stevens with the lay-in. Good.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Pass to Fagbenle. And here's Hayes. Fagbenle. Offline from the high post.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum.
They get it again.
Wnba, and she drops in the layup off glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Now here is Hayes. That one goes in.
Well, a quick first step is only a part of what makes Hayes so elusive.
Jackson outside.
To the paint. Here's Wnba. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
Last season was De'Erica Hamby's 10th in the W, and no doubt about it, her best.
Well, over her first 9 years, she averaged just about 9 points per game. Last year, that average jumped to 17, embracing an increased scoring role.
She's off on the first.
But you can trust De'Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
And she sinks the second.
Well, this is the first season of Valkyrie's basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, a fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
Now here is Thornton. Pass to Fagbenley. Hayes. The three-pointer, no good.
Another miss, 1 for 4 here early.
Outside Plum. Shoots the three. Kept alive by the Sparks.
Jackson outside.
Now here is Wnba. He's guarded closely. Again, the miss by the Sparks. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now here's Plum. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. The three-pointer is on target.
They've yet to string many stops together, and they're going to have to if they want a chance to really win this game.
Yeah, defensively, they have been more than a step slow.
It's Burton.
Tiffany Hayes for 3. Stevens grabs the board. Pass to Plum.
Jackson outside.
To the middle. Here's Wnba. Fagbenley with the rebound.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Hayes. She can't get that one to fall.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.